welcome inside Larry Robinson Arena here in Metcalfe, Ontario, where we're about to get set to go between the Metcalfe Jets and the Gatineau Hull-Volant. I'm Tommy Young for the last regular season game of the 2022-23 season for the Metcalfe Jets. Been alongside you for the last couple of months. The Jets coming into this one looking to get out one final win before they head into the play-in round. Gatineau, of course, looking for a little bit extra to jump ahead a little bit in the standings. Gatineau currently in fourth, 5 points behind the Clarence Castors, but only 2 points ahead of the St. Isidore Eagles, who also play tonight. So a win here will boost them further above St. Isidore with 1 game left to go for either of those teams. Metcalfe, just this one left. Gatineau still has 1 more after this, as the players are just about to take the ice, and now we've hit the ice. These two teams ready to get back to work in the final weekend of the regular season. These two teams played back in January where it was 8-3 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant. That was in Gatineau. Tyler Allard, Owen Chatland, and Andrew Franzese had the Jets' goals in that one. Derek Champagne, tonight's starter, unfortunately took the loss in that one. Ralph Flansbury had a hat trick in that game. 5 different Gatineau players scored goals in the 8-3 win. We're going to send it down rinkside for anthems and then the opening puck drop in this game. All set for a fantastic game here in this one. The last game of the regular season for the Metcalfe Jets. Sure to be a very exciting one. These Jets a little bit shorthanded tonight. A couple of players being called up to fill some gaps in the roster left after the last game. A couple of injuries, a suspension. The Metcalfe Jets apologize there was no game broadcast for that one, but it was a exciting afternoon on Wednesday night here from Metcalfe. These two teams all set to go. Derek Champagne, Zach Major, your 2 goaltenders. On my right for the Metcalfe Jets, and on my left for the Gatineau Hull-Volant. All set to go here. Simon Gagne will be taking the draw for the Metcalfe Jets. And for Gatineau, it looks like it's going to be Benoit Miloy. The 244s taking it to center ice and getting us prepared for this game. And he's got the puck. He's all ready to go, and we're all underway. A jump off the draw, and Bowles has the puck. Bowles over the line, takes that shot. It's in on goal. Rebounds, kicks through, and he can't cover it up. Almost a great chance there for the Jets. Just couldn't bang that one through. That one dumped in kitty corner by Gatineau, and they'll look to recover it. It's behind the net, gets looped around the boards. Check there, but Gagne's going to work out with it. Gagne all the way across, just off the stick of Lachlan Brown, and he's not able to catch up to it. Skipped ahead for Champagne, but it skips too high off the boards. It'll be knocked out by Takesi. Gatineau knocks it back in offside, and so they have to tag up. Gagne up the boards. Knocked down by Champagne. He still has it along the boards. Trying to find it along the boards are a couple of players. It's eventually going to get sent down behind the net. Trying to get out there. Backhanded off the boards by Bowles. It'll go to the point, and then blocked there by a sliding Metcalfe forward. Behind the net. Trying to wrap that around. It bounces out in front, but they couldn't quite get the stick on it. Bowles going to dump it in and go for a change. And left behind the net there by Major. And out comes the rest of the team. Sent high off the glass. It'll be knocked down by Allard and gets sent back around. Major leaves it there for his defenseman. Sent back across. And Matt will send it back. Picked off. Brachot into the middle, but it couldn't quite find the stick of Beggs, and it'll come all the way down the ice. Byrne up the boards. That one's given away. And it's sent back in by Clavel. Picked up there. Allard skipping off the boards. He falls, and it's going to be a Gatineau penalty, and it's going to be going to Flansbury. 2 minutes for tripping, just a minute and 38 seconds into this game. Metcalfe going to the power play, and a great chance early to get on the board and get something going. Just over a minute and a half into this first period, Metcalfe's already had 2 great offensive zone shifts. And now they're going to have a power play. In for the faceoff, Francaise, but it's going to be lost, and Gatineau will try to bring that one out. It's held to the line momentarily, but now they're away. On a break, one-on-one, driven wide, and a good shot there just off the glass and out into the crowd. That cleared the netting in the corner as a couple of people go running to grab that. That one skips down the hall. A hot shot off the riser on the boards. That one's going to come outside the line. That'll be won by Francaise. Brown in his own zone. Cuts back. He's going to walk up the boards. Chips it around. Brown going to one-hand it into the zone. It goes in there, and it'll be knocked back out by Lego. Held at the line. Shot through is blocked on its way through. Trying it again there is Brachot. He'll be walked outside the line. And now it'll be finally sent down the ice by Boucher. Rung around there by Champagne, sorry. Brown trying to work out with it. Beggs will knock it back to Francaise. He's got to be quick on it, though, and he falls. 2-on-1. Back to the way. Champagne into the middle, but it's knocked down and bounces through on Champagne. A one-hander there by the forward Champagne. And a stop there by the goaltender Champagne. And Metcalfe will work out of their zone. Got to be quick to avoid a too many men call, and they're able to. Tipped in by Beggs. Goes around behind the net. Can't quite fight it out. Allard will hold it in the line. Brachot down the side. Trying to get it there was Gagne, but he'll lose that one. Skips past Beard at the far side. And Champagne will have to hold it behind the net. Allard going to step out, and he'll pass that one across. Braden Beard sends that one all the way ahead. It's out of the reach of Gagne, and so it'll go all the way down for an icing. 26 seconds to go in the Metcalfe power play. It'll come all the way down to the right of Derek Champagne. Face off there. It'll be won back by Metcalfe. It'll be sent up the boards, and Gagne will drop it there. Beard back for Gagne. Back for Beard, cutting through the middle. Braden Beard over the line. He cuts into the corner. Drives around behind the net. Out into the middle. Rebound chances there. 2 chances, and they can't put it in. Just skips free into the corner. Beard skips past him, can't hold the line. And that's going to do it for the power play. Still 0-0 as that puck skips into the middle. Villeneuve can't get there in time. It's knocked out by the defense. And now over the line, Chatland cutting in wide. Chatland to the middle. Couldn't find Gertz. It's going to go down to the far side. Trying to get that free. It'll bounce high into the air and all the way down, but it'll be won there by Chatland. He gets tied up, and they'll send it around behind the goal. Just skips past an oncoming Gatineau forechecker. That's given away through the skates at number 28, but he couldn't quite get it. Gatineau backhanding it in. Byrne. Going to go behind the Metcalfe goal and send it up the boards. Chatland chips it into the middle, and Collins is away with speed. Collins going to dump that high, but it's a good chip off the glass. Unfortunately, there's no glass there. And so that one will be out of play. Going to come down just outside the Metcalfe blue line. 15:37 to go in the first period. Collins On for the draw. He'll win it to the side, but it'll be knocked in there by Landberry. Chipped high off the glass. Just skips past Bercier. And that'll go out. Dumped in. It goes high in the air off the shoulder of Gravel. And it'll be brought back over by Chatelain. He's got to be quick to get back. Bercier couldn't quite stretch enough to stay on side. And so that one will be an offside against the Metcalfe Jets. It'll be Gravel and Franzese on to take the draw. And they're going to kick Gravel out of the draw, so yeah, now they will. And so in comes the left winger to take it. Off Lansbury, and he'll win that one back. Gatineau working it out. Legault across to his partner. Over the line now. Dumped in kitty corner. Gravel after it. He'll work off Colburn. Down in the corner. Trying to fight it free. Couple of players shoving at it. And it'll finally be rung around by Byrne, but held into the line. Behind the goal. Couldn't quite get a good stick on it. There was Gravel. It'll skip out to the point. Knocked through, and a good tip just wide of the net. Gravel didn't get as much on it as he wanted. Good dodge of the check there. Held in the line. A shot from the outside. Easily sticked away to the corner by Champagne. Another good check into the board by Gravel. Shot from the sharp angle, and that one stopped by Champagne. Into the middle. Lansbury couldn't get a hold of it. He's going to get it back. It'll go all the way across the leg. Go, and a shot from the outside. That one hit the paddle, or hit the shaft of the goaltender's stick. Back behind the goal now. Trying to send it out into the front. It'll eventually get there, but it comes back to the point to Legault. Legault sifting one through, but he didn't get all the way there. Backhanded deep by Connor Beggs. Not enough for icing. And that'll get a full 5-man change in for both teams. The only player still on the ice is the man with the puck down in the corner. He'll loft a high sauce all the way down. Just skips past Etienne Champagne, and Lachlan Brown's going to take an interference call. He's not happy about it. With some words for the official. Etienne Champagne missed that bank shot. Lachlan Brown went to hit him, and he never touched it. So an early power play here for Gatineau. See if they can find a way to get one through. It'll be Malloy and Gagne on for the draw. It'll be one back to the point by Malloy. Shot there from the outside by Champagne. A good blocker save to the corner by Derek Champagne. Braden Beard sends it around. Allard's going to chip it up the boards, but it's held by Legault. Legault to the middle. It's off the stick of Gertz, but it'll go out of play, and so it'll stay inside the Metcalfe zone. Great chance there for Gertz to get it free, but just skipped off of him and out of play. To the left, the Derek Champagne. Face off one to the side and sent back to Etienne Champagne. Champagne down the side to Villeneuve. Villeneuve looping in the corner. He tries to get it back to the point, but he's knocked off the puck. Allard into the middle. Shot there, and a good blocker save by Champagne. Villeneuve fighting it in the corner. It'll be sent up the boards and all the way down by Simon Gagne. Great dump there. That'll take some time off the clock. Minute 21 left on the penalty to Lachlan Brown. And that one chipped up. Dumped back in by Collins. Well, he'll get it on the second attempt anyways. Sent up again, and now he'll send it in on goal, and a good blocker save by Major from outside the blue line. Champagne behind his goal. He's almost stripped to the puck. And he'll chip it ahead to himself as a pass from his defense. Etienne Champagne with speed, cutting in, cutting through, shoots and he scores! Sneaks it under the glove of Derek Champagne. And Gatineau gets a power play goal from the captain. It's 1-0. Great chance there. Almost stolen away by Hudson Collins. But it'll be Etienne Champagne cutting himself some room, getting free, taking it all the way himself, and sneaking one underneath the catching glove off Derek Champagne to give Gatineau a 1-0 lead. Face off back at center ice. It'll be Collins and number 81 in to take the draw. It'll be won by Gatineau, 91. Sent up through the middle, but it's tipped ahead. Couldn't quite find his way through, but now they're out. 2-on-2. Trying to cut in wide. It'll be stick to the line by Takesi, and eventually it'll skip past. And Gatineau regain possession. Trying to chip that one in. Goes down behind the Metcalfe goal. It'll be reversed there, but it's picked off. Back to the point now. Shot through, and that's deflected wide. Chatelain going to send that ahead, just out of the reach of Bercier, and it'll be picked up at the line. Out at center. Sent all the way across, and they'll dump that one in. Good backhander through the zone there. Trying to get it out, but it'll be held into the line. Now cutting free, and out they go. Over the line. Chatelain takes that shot, he scores! What a shot from Owen Chatelain. He rips that one home over the blocker of Zach Major. And it's a tie game, 1-1. What a shot from Owen Chatelain. Off the rush, just picked it up and ripped it up over the blocking arm of the goaltender. That's a great way to get your team back in it. It's 1-1. Face off at center ice will be won by Metcalfe, and they'll dump that one over. It'll go all the way down and in. Beggs trying to center that puck, but it's knocked away from him by one of the defenders. Lachlan Brown at the point. Takes that shot through. It's blocked by Franzese. Rebound is there, and he can't put it home. That one chipped high off the glass. Skips past the player at the line, and Brown's going to be quick to get on it. He'll one-hand that one, and it'll be offside against Gatineau. Actually, they'll say it was onside. Flansbury couldn't get it deep anyways. Branchode sends that ahead. One-on-one for Beggs, and he couldn't get free. Branchode following it up. Zach Branchode trying to get free and makes a reverse check, but he loses the puck in the process. Another shot there from the Gatineau defender as they'll chip that one all the way ahead, just out of the reach of Flansbury. And that one will go all the way down for an icing. That'll be Chatelain's 9th goal of the season to get this game back tied up. That one won there to the boards. Malloy trying to get it over the line. He will. Gagne trying to send it back in. That one skips off one of the stanchions and goes all the way down past Lachlan Brown. Villeneuve sends it around behind the goal. Skips past the player he wanted, and Gagne will try to chip it out. Sent high off the glass again. Knocked down by Gertz. Champagne takes that shot. He scores! Off the post and in. Etienne Champagne with 2 goals on the game. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. 2 goals in this one to give Gatineau a 2-1 lead. That one was a rip past the glove off the post. His 50th and 51st goals of the season to give him 96 points in 33 games. What a season Champagne is having, as that one's won by Metcalfe. They'll send that one through center. Bercier knocks it down to himself over the line, but it's offside. Great chance there for Julian Bercier, but players that were with him just couldn't quite hang on to it and keep it onside. Champagne, the league leader right now in points, and I believe goals as well. 51. Face off at the Gatineau blue line. We won by the Hull-Volant. Given back there, but it's tipped off. Chatelain knocked that one down. It's dumped in off the blocker of Champagne and up into the netting, out of play. Etienne Champagne with his 96th point currently leads Clarence's Nicolas Gameau by 11 points now at the top of the league table. Face off to the left of Champagne. Tied up, and Chatelain sends it to the boards, but it's won back by Gatineau. Sent on goal by Gravel, but paddled away to the corner by Champagne. Collins trying to fight it free in the corner. He loses that puck, and it goes back to the points, but it can't be held in. At the line. Cutting across, Lego will try to send that one in. It's eventually sent in by Gravel. Skips past to Kessie. Bercier is going to chip it, but it'll be held in at the line. A couple of times, they'll eventually get it deep. Behind the goal now. Check there by Takesi. Gravel still working free with it. He'll send that one around behind the goal. Trying to fight it out in front. It'll skip through off a stick and come all the way back to the point to Lego. Lego takes that shot through. It's kicked all the way out to center. It'll be held at the blue line just barely. That time it will skip outside the line. Lego in his own zone. He's got to be careful with it because he's got Bercier on him, and they'll go for a change. Gatineau trying to work themselves out with the puck. That's Sethier trying to get that one up. Beaucoupe sends that one across. It'll be kicked in by Gravel, so no icing. Flansbury back to Gravel behind the goal. He's double teamed away from the puck, and Francaise steals it. Andrew Francaise leaves the puck behind. He'll lose his stick, but Beard backing him up will get it outside the line. Beard steals the puck back. Gonna cut in over the line, and he'll dump that one in. Chips it around behind the goal. It'll be rung around there, and out comes Gatineau. Sent up and across, and in deep. Trying to get it in there. Good check, knocks him off the puck, and Metcalfe regains possession. Beggs. Brachot chipping that one high and in. It's blockered into the corner. Back to the point. Shot through, but off the stick of Major. And he catches it and it bounces off the netting to himself. Etienne Champagne, the league leader by a long margin in goals now. Second place, or actually it's only 3. Second place, Keon Druckley-Roy, the Morrisburg Lions, has 46, so now that one's up to a 5-point lead in the league table. They'll kick somebody out of the draw. Malloy get knocked out of the draw, and in comes the swinger to take the draw. Face off to the right of Major will be won back by Gatineau. Backhanded around, just out of the reach of Gagner. Trying to get it out is Malloy. Sends that one back behind the goal. Gauthier sends that one around. Good check there in the corner, trying to fight it free, but eventually Villeneuve will get it. He'll get it to Champagne. Etienne Champagne to the middle. Sent across there, and up. And a big center ice hit. What an open ice hit there from Lachlan Brown. Losing his stick in the process. Gauthier over the line, takes that shot on the outside. Gauthier with a good pass across. And a good hold of the line there, but Brown will be on the puck. Lachlan Brown cutting through. He's going to get checked, and the puck will skip wide. Off the stick of Bercier. Gagner gets checked into the boards there. And that one goes up into the netting and stays there. Never coming back down. Couple of big hits here. Intensity starting to ramp up. 7:47 to go in the first. It's 2-1. Some pushing and shoving now as Lachlan Brown is going to get escorted to the bench. Face off to the left of Zach Major. 2-1 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant. 7:47 to go in the first period. That one's won back by Flansbury. Trying to win it up the boards. Won't get very far. It's in his feet. Chatland picking it up. Taking that shot on. It's free. But they blow it dead. Oh, man. A great chance. A wide open cage for Metcalfe. Bercier had the whole net staring at him. But the ref thought that Major had it. He sold it pretty good. Probably thought he had it in his equipment. It's happened to me before. I thought he had it in his equipment, and so referee blows it dead. Collins going to take the draw. Bercier backing out into one-timer position. It'll be tied up and sent back into the middle for Bercier, but it was knocked away by the defender. Collins chips it around. Julian Bercier behind the goal. Trying to get it around in front. It's there. Good shot. A good toe save from Zach Major. Chip back around again. Bercier takes a hit. Gets it out. Collins back into the corner. Bercier takes a check there from Gravel. Couple of players trying to fight it out. Eventually it'll go off the stick and out of play. Face-off will be outside the line, says the linesman. It was tipped out. And so Matt knocked that one out of play. It skipped off a Metcalfe player, and it'll come outside the line. Kicked out of the draw once again is Benoit Malloy. It'll be one into the zone by Andrew Franzese. Lofted high and through center. It'll be knocked down by Allard, but eventually skipped ahead by Gatineau. Backing him up was Takesi. It'll be dumped in offside, so they'll have to tag up. Allard. Takesi. Back behind for Allard. At the goal line. Off the board. Sent all the way ahead. Dumped in at center. Of taking a hit there as Brown showed. Just over the red line, so no icing. Franzese steals that one away. He's knocked off the puck by Champagne. Trying to fight it free are two players aside in the corner. Franzese gets that one through with a shot just wide of the net. Brachot trying to fight it on the far side. He's checked by Malloy, and they'll check it out inside the line. Champagne on a race for it. Can't get there. Takesi will. And Dylan Takesi with speed. Champagne all over him. Takesi trying to get it in. He will get it in deep. And now he knocks the puck away from Champagne. Into the middle. Backhander there. Tipped on. Just wide. Rebound is there. It's loose. They can't jam it in. What a chance. Out in front again, and a good shot. That one's blocked in front, and Major will jump on it. Brachot taking some heat out in front of the net. But a great chance for Metcalfe. Just can't find a way through Zach Major. What a chance for Metcalfe. 6 minutes to go in the frame. A few chances out in front. Major lying flat on his stomach. And make a couple of great saves to keep his team up by one. Face off one. Shot through by Brown. And it's just off the side of the net. Trying to fight it out behind the net. It'll come around to the far side. Brown backhands it in deep. In the corner. Player is checked. It'll be run around the other side. And it'll skip past everyone and down the ice for an icing against Gatineau. 5:42 to go. Still 2-1 for the Hull-Volant. Almost said the Olympic. That's a couple levels higher. Face off one back by Gatineau. They'll send it up the boards. It's chipped out. And through center. Sent up there, trying to hit the head man. It'll come all the way down. And a good save covered up by Champagne. It's going to be a penalty coming. It's going to be to Bryce Bowles for head contact. Must have been behind the play. I did not see it. But Bryce Bowles, shaking his head in confusion, is going to take a penalty here. He's not happy with the call at all. He does not know what he did. Neither does this broadcaster, but it'll be a power play for Gatineau. Gagne's kicked out of the draw. In to take it is Beard, and they'll send it out. Chipped all the way out and down. Sent all the way around by the goaltender Major. And the defense will play catch. It'll get back to Etienne Champagne. 2 goals already in this one. Not even through the first period. We're already on hat trick watch here in Metcalfe. Good move to cut through the middle. Over the line. Cutting in through. Passing that one across. Locking in. Shoots and a good save. Comes back to the point to Champagne. Slap shot through wide of the net. Takes that bounce to the far side. Sent back to the point now. Lego. Walking in. Shoots and a pad save. Rebound is there and another great save from Champagne. He had one, then two, and now some more players pushing and shoving. Couple of players hitting the ice. Cedric Bertrand was right in the middle of it for Gatineau, as was Lachlan Brown for Metcalfe. There's going to be 2 players. There's 3 in the box for Metcalfe, 1 in the box for Gatineau at this moment. One of those, of course, is Bryce Bowles, so it looks like it's going to be offsetting to Bertrand and one of the Metcalfe players, and then an extra penalty coming to Metcalfe. So it appears to be a 5-on-3 for the Metcalfe Jets. Going to give the referees a moment to get this sorted out. Allard wanting an explanation as the captain. He's going to get an explanation from the referee. Nothing up on the board yet, but it will be indeed a 5-on-3. As now Coach Kevin Collins getting the explanation. Now the timekeepers buzz the horn to get the referee to say it all again. Andrew Franze is heading to the bench. Penalty killers right now are Hudson Collins, Braden Beard, or sorry, that's Cole Byrne. And then Tyler Allard, the captain. Gravel on to take the draw. Champagne and Etier at the point. And then Flansberry on the near side wing. And Lafleur on the far side wing. Champagne now heading to the bench. Get an explanation from his coach on what he wants to do. And now a penalty up on the board goes to number 24, Noah Gertz. That'll be the only penalty up on the board. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for Gatineau. For 1:15 now. Back to the middle. Shot through. That one's off the stick. And up and out of play. Etier with a shot from the point. That one's deflected in front. It'll be knocked up and into the netting in the ceiling. 4:43 to go. 1:11 to Bowles. 1:52 left for Gertz in the box for Metcalfe. 5-on-3 for the Hull-Volant. Back to the point. Champagne walks in, shoots off the glove, and that one skips just wide. A third chance to go glove side for Champagne, but Derek Champagne got enough of it. Down in the corner now. Back to the point. Etienne Champagne across the top. Champagne shoots, and a good save. Swallowed up there by Derek. Face off to the left of the Gatineau goal on the near side. On comes Legault to take Etier's spot on the draw. Legault at the point. Downside. Flansberry with a good shot. A good blocker save by Champagne. Legault at the point. Legault across. One-timer and a way up and out. A field goal for Etienne Champagne. And some jeering from the Metcalfe bench. He put that one out all on his own, and so it'll be a power play for, or an outside the line draw for Metcalfe. Champagne leading way out wide. That one will be won by Gatineau. It'll skip over the line, and Beard sends it off the penalty box door. Back in his own zone. Legault trying to work out wide with it. He'll dump that one in. Bocoup. My apologies. Champagne holds that one in. Across the line. Legault. Walking into the middle. Takes that shot, and it's swallowed up by Champagne. It thought it snuck through his legs, but it did not. He had it in his chest, and he'll cover that one up. Face off to the right of the Metcalfe goal. Tied up, and it'll go behind the goal. Trying to work it free. Back to the point now. Across for Etienne Champagne. Back all the way across. One penalty about to expire. Legault for the point, and it's just wide of the goal. Down in the corner. Champagne. 5-on-4 now. Legault sends that one through. It's a good pad save and skips off wide. Champagne into the glove. And Derek Champagne will snare that one. Getting all of it that time. On a great shot for the point by Etienne Champagne. 28 seconds to go on the penalty to Noah Gertz. And then coincidental minors to Brown and one of the Gatineau players. One back by the Hull-Volant. Across. Takes that shot through. It's shouldered away by Champagne into the corner. Behind the goal. That one will skip out and off the glass. Off a stick as that centering pass didn't quite go all the way. 15 seconds to go. Gatineau working back in again. Etier drops it there for Villeneuve. Takes that one through. It's off the stick of Collins and sticks up in the netting once again. That's two we have lost into the netting here in Metcalfe already. And suffice to say, the first two that I've seen in this building this season, so they've obviously found a couple of holes. 7 seconds to go on the power play. It'll be Brachot and Gravel in to take the draw. And Gravel went it to the side, back to the point. Matt shoots it through and off the glove of Champagne and wide. Far side corner. Out behind the goal. Knocked away from Gravel by Allard. Gravel gets it back. Back to the point now. 5-on-5. Shoots it through wide of the net. Trying to fight it free. Cutting it through to the middle. And it's knocked down. Matt with a shot through, and that one's wide. Looking for a tip. Didn't get it. Flansbury trying to fight it away from two Metcalfe players. He will, and they'll shoot it in from the point off the stick and wide. Good save from Champagne there. That one goes all the way down, but Matt will pick it up. Chipped off the glass and off the linesman. That one goes off the stick of Franzese and out of play. Another one up into the roof. A lot of pucks doing that here this afternoon. I guess I should say evening. It is 10-9. Face off outside the line. Gagne and Malloy to take it. Malloy wins it to Champagne. It'll be sent back to the point. Given away. Bowls of the shot through. He couldn't get it on. A good blocker save, sorry, by Major. Gagne with a shot from his knees as he was knocked down. It's paddled away to the corner by Major. Bowles fighting it with behind the net. He's knocked down. Puck skips around to the point. Held into the line. It'll get sent back to the point again, but picked off. Held in by Gagne, but not for long. Champagne trying to get centering pass through. It's tipped off the skate. And a good save from Derek Champagne. Tipped on its way through. Had to be sharp to close up the 5-hole. But he was able to get his legs together and keep that one out of the net. Minute 46 left in the first period. It's 2-1 for Gatineau. Malloy fighting that one off the draw. It'll be sent out high into the air by Gagne. That one chipped all the way down. It'll be an icing very quickly. That was a hot shot there from the Gatineau blue line. And so it'll be down to the left of Zach Major. 10 seconds got killed off the clock. Collins in to take the draw against Malloy. And Collins will win it cleanly. Back to the point to Kessie. Sending that one around behind the goal. Chatlin going to go back to fight for it. It'll be chipped out the boards, but held by Beard. Shoots it through, easily padded to the corner by Major. Stopped behind the net by Bercier. Centering pass from Chatlin got knocked down by Malloy. Chatlin's tied up. And now Collins gets held there. And a chip play out. It'll be a penalty against one of the Gatineau players for head contact. I'm pretty sure he had a grip on Hudson Collins' cage. And so Matt will go to the box for 2 or less for 1:15. Metcalfe can't score. It'll carry over to the beginning of the second period for about 45 seconds. But see if they can get this game even up very quickly on. Back to the point to Kessie. Across. Skips over the stick of Brown. Couple players falling out in front. Gagne. Back at the point. To Kessie. Franzese. Back to Kessie. To Kessie. Across for Brown. He shoots. That one's wide. To Kessie. Can't hold the line. Skips past him. He's got to take his time with it. He'll back down into his own zone and give that one. Gagne tips it free. Knocked in by Brown. He'll send that one across. And he's the first one in on it. Bertrand reverses it around. Lego trying to get that one out. It'll get there. Nobody covering Brown at the point, and so Gagne has to race back to get it. He's beaten there, though. Gravel trying to fight it into the front. 2 players knocking that one down, and Franzese will get the puck. He'll leave it for Takesi. 24 seconds to go in the period. They got to be quick to get it moving. It's sent ahead to Franzese. He didn't recognize it, and so he'll have to send it back. Brown ahead to Franzese. 13 seconds to go. Tipped away. Chance here for Gatineau. Trying to chip it free, and they'll go into the kitty corner and waste some more time. Franzese sending that one ahead. Tipped by Chatlin. But with 3 seconds to go, it'll be picked off. And they'll run out the clock. 2-1 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant after 1 period of play. Goals coming from Etienne Champagne for both. And then on the other end, it was a snipe from Owen Chatland. We're going to take a quick break here on the Metcalfe Jets YouTube channel. We'll be back in just a few minutes with your first period, or your second period of play. Don't go far, as we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Metcalfe for the second period of play between the Metcalfe Jets and the Gatineau Hull-Volant. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for Metcalfe to begin the period. It is 2-1 for the Gatineau team right now. Through one period of play, both goals coming from Etienne Champagne. 96 points on the year for Champagne. The overage forward putting up incredible numbers right now. Played for a couple of years in the Quebec Junior A League before coming over to the NCJHL. He had 26 points in 15 games last year and has 96 through 33 this year. And he still has 2 periods to go in this one. Only 4 points shy of 100. I'd rather not see him do it tonight, but you never know. Both these teams getting set to go for a very exciting second period. Metcalfe still have 45 seconds on the power play, so they're looking to see if they can add some more and get some more going. All set to go at center ice here. Both players all set to go. It's Gagne out to take the draw on the power play for Metcalfe. 45 seconds to go on the penalty to Matt. And face-off won by Gatineau. They'll take it off the draw and they'll dump it in. All the way across, in behind the goal, trying to fight it free, and eventually it'll skip loose. Brown drops it back, held to the line by Takesi, skips off of him, it'll come back to the point, and a player off the bench. Brown's got to be careful of it. He'll send that one through center. Brachod trying to get it through. He'll get the puck back. Zach Brachod trying to get it out in front for Gertz, but he couldn't get it all the way there. That one's dumped out by Gatineau. It'll be no icing. Brown looping away from Champagne. He'll skip it off the boards. Just out of reach from Collins. And it'll go ahead to Champagne. They'll be offside. Coming off the bench was a Gatineau forward, and so still having to tag up here. They'll send that one ahead. It hit Allard. He wasn't sure where it was. Eventually it'll come back to him. Collins can't quite hold the line and sent ahead. Champagne. Give and go. He'll get it back. Etienne Champagne lofts it through, but it'll be easily stopped as nobody was driving to the net. And it beat the forward there, and Champagne will easily cover it up. Face off to the right of Derek Champagne. It's one to Champagne, the forward Champagne, but Metcalfe will take it out. Bercier trying to get it in deep, fighting it loose. Shot there from Collins. It's hugged against the post by the goaltender, but it'll stay out of the goal. Great chance there on the sharp angle from Collins. Almost snuck it through a hole, but Major was there to make sure to cover that one up and squeeze himself against the post and keep it out of the net. Face-off won by Metcalfe. Allard through, but it's gloved by Major, and a good stop to keep on to that one. One to the side, and they'll get it back. Dumped in by Allard. Chatelain on the far side, trying to send it around behind. It's poked free from Villeneuve, but it'll be knocked back out by the defense. Allard backhands it in, skips away ahead of Bercier. That one goes past everyone and down for an icing. Another face-off inside the Gatineau zone beside Zach Major's goal. Still 2-1 for Gatineau, 17:45 to go. Collins draws one by Malloy, trying to fight it around behind the net. Bertrand couldn't get it out. Try again the other way. He's still knocked off the puck. Bertrand somehow manages to come out with it. Comes back to the point to Beer, and he shoots. And that one goes wide of the net. Bercier takes a check, goes to Collins. Collins behind the goal. Back out. And it's going to be a penalty coming. As it's touched by Champagne, it's going to be a penalty coming to Metcalfe. And it's going to be a holding call against Julian Bercier. He didn't know it. He went to the bench. And the linesman's like, nope, sorry, Julian. You got to come to the penalty box with me. 17:19 to go in the second period. Change of the units for Metcalfe. And a face off the left of Derek Champagne. Right out there at the near side point, Etienne Champagne. That one won by Gatineau, but it skips past the defender. Etienne couldn't hold the line, and so they'll have to loop out with it. Flansburgh over the line, shoots and a pad save. Pad save goes back to Champagne, and it goes through. Flansburgh couldn't knock it in. What a chance that was. Across. Champagne walks in, shoots a blocker save from Derek Champagne. Far side there. Back to the point to Etienne. Etienne walking all the way across. He's going to go back to the middle, and he'll get that one passed all the way there. On the far side, Flansburgh trying to drive around his backhand. He goes around behind the net. Passes that one there. It'll come back to the point to Champagne. Back down the side for Plascoupe. Trying to cut through to the front, and he does! But a good save by Champagne. Plascoupe coming through the front. Shot there from the far side. Patted away, and it's backhanded down by Metcalfe. Good couple of chances for the Gatineau Hull-Volant here, but just haven't been able to find a way through Champagne. A couple of times they've had an open net, but they haven't been able to jam it in. Etienne leaves it behind the goal. Stopping up there. And Champagne reviewing his options. He's got Gagne shadowing him. He'll send it off the boards to Malloy. Malloy driving on his backhand, picking up speed. He'll cut through center. Malloy over the line. Driving in wide. He'll go around the goal. And back out to the point to Champagne. Champagne, toe drag, shoots, and he scores! Hat trick for Etienne Champagne. 97 points on the year. And Gatineau have a 3-1 lead. A great move at the blue line for Etienne Champagne. And that'll get the Gatineau fans on their feet. It is a 3-1 lead with all goals coming from number 21. The overage player coming in from Quebec Junior A. Absolutely tearing up Ontario Junior C right now. Chipped off the boards and high. It's knocked down. Gagne trying to get it over the line, but had to wait for Bowles to tag up. They'll eventually dump that one in, and Major will play it off the boards. Skips high and out. Skips past Allard. And as he stops up there, he's knocked away from the puck. And now out into the slot, trying to get it through, and a shot there. He'll skip over the top of the net. Behind the goal, trying to fight it free. Gagne up the boards. Bowles. He's going to backhand it out. It'll come out to center ice, and I'll race for it. Gagne in on the puck, but he can't beat out the icing. And he's upset about it. But unfortunately, that icing call is going to stand despite his protests. And it'll be a face-off to the left of Derek Champagne. Etienne and Bowles with unsportsmanlike conduct penalties coming their way. Both players going to go to the box here as they were jawing at each other all the way down. It'll stay 5-on-5, but they're going to be going to the box for a couple of minutes each. I believe, well, we'll see here, but the referee flashed two hands. That might be either one in each box or 10 minutes. Face-off won by Gatineau, sent on goal, wide of the net. Flansbury behind the goal to the side wall. It'll be knocked down by Gravel. Nobody behind the goal to get it. Prascoop has to go in to get it. He'll knock Brown off the puck. Behind the goal, out in the middle, Flansbury shoots, and it's a blocker save from Champagne, and skips over the net. Gagne with a little bump there on his way out. And a forward change for Metcalfe coming. 14:47 to go in the second period. 1 goal in the period on the stick of Etienne Champagne. Face off to the left of Derek Champagne. That one's backhanded right in on goal, but well over the top of the net. Mercier trying to fight it out. Gravel gets the puck back. Now it skips on goal. It'll be covered by Derek Champagne. And he'll hang on for a whistle. Back out comes that Gatineau first line. Champagne on the near side. 3 points shy of 100. In for the draw is Collins and Malloy. And it'll be won by Collins. By the sideboards for Tikesi. Chipped out there by Bercier. And now they're out. Julien Bercier takes that shot. It's a pad save. Rebound is knocked to the corner by his defense. Trying to get it back from the outside. Chatelain with a good hit there. Collins as well. Chatelain's knocked to the ice. But he'll hang on to that puck for a moment. Eventually it'll skip to the line. Collins will hold it in. Behind the net for Gauthier. He's checked by Bercier after getting rid of the puck. And Champagne tips that one through center. Doesn't have enough for icing. Collins plays that one around. Tikesi. Or those Beard playing it to Tikesi. Tikesi, he's knocked off the puck by Champagne. And then Chatelain will end up losing it. Gatineau back with possession. Skipping free from Malloy. And Bercier, and he's going to be knocked down by Malloy. It's going to be an interference call coming to Gatineau. Would have been a clear breakaway for Julien Bercier with speed. But Malloy checking him early. And it'll be a power play for Metcalfe with 13:48 to go in the second period. Malloy with some words for the officials. It's going to be a slashing call coming to Malloy. Face off to the left of Majors, one back, but knocked down. Collins, sorry. That was Gagne in the corner. Bright falls to the shot, rebound, and scores! Zach Brachod on the rebound. Jamming that one home past Zach Major. And it's 3-2. Brachod, right place, right time. Gagne steals the puck in the corner. Wins it back to the point. Lachlan Brown with a shot through. It hits Brachod in front. He'll knock that rebound down to himself. And he puts it into the net. Past Zach Major to get them back within one on the power play. Just a few seconds into it. And the Jets are right back in this game. It looks like it will be 10-minute misconducts each to Bryce Bowles and the other player was in there in the box with him. I cannot remember it off the top of my head. 3-2. Face-off won by Metcalfe to the near side. Brown dumping it in. Loops around behind Major. Matt trying to knock that one around. It's held in for a moment by Gagne. Eventually it'll skip free. Trying to hit the headman there. He'll try it again. But Tikesi will lift his stick. And they'll still get it over the line though. On the chance. To the middle. Backhand. On the way. And he can't get it free. Couple of great plays defensively by Metcalfe. And another chance there trying to knock it through to the front is Gravel, but he couldn't get it there. Shot there and a pad save. Rebound is loose. Another save from Champagne. Standing tall in the Metcalfe goal. 3 or 4 saves in quick succession. And he keeps this game within one. A few fantastic saves. But a fantastic couple of chances there for Gatineau. Metcalfe win the draw. Trying to work it out along the near side boards is Metcalfe. Allard will be knocked off the puck, but it'll be skipped ahead. Bercier with some words for Lego as the puck goes behind the goal. Gravel back down. It'll come out back to Gravel in the middle. Gravel through to the middle, and he couldn't get a pass to work. Beaucoup into the slot, and a chance. Rebound is there, and they score! He's buried out in front. But it's a rebound chance there. And Flansbury gets the Gatineau Hull-Volant back to a 2-goal lead. Close Coop with some words just to make sure he gets his assist in perhaps, but most likely just checking to see if there was an extra penalty coming. There won't, because they scored on the play. And it'll be 4-2 for the Metcalfe Jets. Champagne, and now a player joining as Gravel returns. Must have ran off for a repair, and now he'll return to the Gatineau bench. It'll be Beard and Champagne for the face-off at center. It'll be one to the side. Beggs knocks it ahead, but it's picked up by the Gatineau D. Lego up through center. It's knocked down by Beard. He's got to be waiting for that one to come onside. He will, and he gets it in just in time. Good save there from Major. Beggs holds it in. Shot through from the point. Missed a couple of tips on the way through. Couple of players falling to the ice. Beard shoots, and it's through, but it just goes wide of the net. Beggs checked hard into the boards. Kicks it around behind. Braden Beard stomps up, and he'll loop that one back. Byrne. Franze is trying to hold that one. It goes into Byrne's feet, and it's knocked ahead. Champagne, 3-on-1. Champagne to the middle, rebound, and they score. Skips past the first guy, and it's Boucher on the puck. And he's going to put it through Champagne's legs to make it 5-2, Gatineau. A great rush there, Champagne drawing the defender with him, waiting him out. And an assist for Etienne Champagne. 98 points in 33 games. Wow. Face off at center. It'll be won by Gatineau. And they'll walk it over the line, dumping it in. Out into the front, and it's chipped out to the corner by the D. Brown having to wait to be careful on that one. He'll get the puck back in the corner. Brown showed, chips it ahead. And Lachlan Brown is out with speed. Can't get it past Gauthier at the line. He will on the second try. And he'll backhand it in deep. Gertz on the forecheck. Makes a big hit there on Bertrand in the corner. And it's one back. Gagne trying to get it through the middle. Brashode, it's into his feet. Rebound is there. Gertz, and he can't put it into the goal. Just backhands it wide. Gertz gets it through, but it'll be a penalty coming to Metcalfe. As now multiple players pushing and shoving in front of the goal. There's a player on the ice. I think it's Gagne. Gravel's got him by the back of the neck. And Gagne and Gravel with some more pushes and shoves. And another chance there. But there's a very incensed Metcalfe player. That might have been Noah Gertz. I believe it was. Gertz being escorted back to the bench. And now the refs continue to defuse the situation. Gravel heading to the bench for Gatineau as well. Have to see who's going to the box for what team. It'll be Gravel. The lone penalty on the play. And so it'll be a penalty, or a power play for the Metcalfe Jets. That's interesting. Face off to the left of Zach Major. 11:18 to go in the second period. It will be outside the line. Nope. Ref's going to send them back inside. Ref and the linesman getting their notes crossed. Villeneuve in to take the defensive draw. Gagne to take the draw on the power play. Gagne wins it. He ties it up into his feet. Takes that shot through, and it's a glove save from Major. Had to be careful as that one took a bounce. When it goes up into the air, he'll grab that one and hang on. Face off one to the side and comes back to the point. Brown, across the top. Walks in to the middle. Chance there. Rebound. It's loose, but a good chance out front. And getting buried in front once again is Simon Gagne. Good try on that chance. Trying to dig for the rebound, but couldn't quite get it free. Another good save from Zach Major. Penalty killers changing up. It'll be Champagne and Villeneuve back on to take the penalty kill on forward. Major shaking it off. He'll be back and set for the face-off to his right. One back to the point to Kessie. Walks in, takes that shot, and it's a save by Major Brachod. And Matt really going at it out in front. The two big men with words for each other. Starting to see fireworks boiling over here in this one. Minute 42. Still only go on the power play. 11 to go in the period. Gagne wins the third draw in a row. A shin pad of Matt. Brown being pushed along the ice by Matt. He'll get that puck behind the goal. And it comes free. Gagne with speed. Gets it to Branchot, but it's knocked down. And it skips over the stick of Francaise. Through center now. Shot through there, Branchot. So it was Gagne getting that one across to Zach Branchot. Fires a good shot, but a good glove save from the goaltender Major. Minute 12 left on the power play. Collins in to take the draw. And it'll be tied up. And Gatineau will win it straight through the Metcalfe D and back into the Metcalfe zone. Behind the goal. Trying to work free. It's knocked away by Flansbury. Although he's checked by Collins, and so he won't be able to get to that puck. Brown. Good move there to get free. He'll get some space, and he'll cut it over the line. Takes that shot. It's a good stick save. Brown on the rebound, trying to get it out front, but Flansbury's going to get to it. Goes all the way down the ice. Breakaway chance. Trying to get free, but a good save. There's going to be a penalty coming to Metcalfe. Brass Coop on a breakaway. Trying to cut free. It'll be a slashing call coming, as he was slashed up on that break chance. 36 seconds of 4-on-4, and then a minute 24 of power play for Gatineau. Malloy and Boucher, Legault and Champagne for Gatineau. On the other side, it's Allard and Beard. There's a shot there from the outside. Is knocked down by Champagne, and now he's going to call our player for a change there. Didn't get the change he wanted originally, and so Boucher goes off, and on comes Bertrand. Gagne and Gertz. Penalty killer on the 4-on-4 for Metcalfe. Gatineau. Possession off the draw. Legault tries to shoot it through. It's off the stick of Gagne. It falls out of his hands. Gertz has the stick. Couldn't get a handle on that bouncing puck. Gagne will loop that around. Braden Beard up through the middle. Tipped ahead by Gertz. It's picked up by Legault. He'll reverse in his own corner. Picked off by Gagne. Simon Gagne on their side boards. Cutting free. Into the middle for Gertz. He's tied up and it's sticked away to the corner by Major. Power play over, or the 4-on-4 is over. Power play expiring for Gatineau, and so it'll be or the penalty expiring for Gatineau. It'll be a power play. Gagne trying to fight himself free. Gertz with another good hit there. And Gertz sending Legault to the ice. It'll be knocked ahead, though, by Malloy. Malloy gets that puck back. Champagne into the middle. Shoots, and he scores! 99 for Etienne Champagne. 4 goals and an assist on the night. The third goal Champagne has scored that Derek Champagne has gotten at least 75% of. But it skips underneath the blocking arm into the net. And on the power play, Etienne Champagne is his 4th of the night. And he's 1 away from triple digits. Face off at center ice. Gravel will tie him up, and he'll win it off the draw and walk in wide. Backhanding that one in on goal, or in off the goal. Into the middle comes that pass. Beggs going to be able to knock that one out. All the way down the ice. Gauthier going to slap that one around the boards. It's held there by Brachod. Tukasi in to help him out. And now a couple players falling, and as Gauthier fell on the puck, it's just going to be a whistle down. 8:19 to go in the second period, 6-2 for Gatineau. Face off to the left of Major, one to the slot, but couldn't get a stick on him as he was going to the middle, was the winger. And it's knocked ahead to Flansbury. He'll knock that one in. Tukasi sends that one around. Gauthier trying to hold the line. Branchot skips it around him and sends it out high to center. Knocked down by Beggs. Beggs on a break and a backhand, but a good save. Major rebound is out in front, but he can't get a handle on it. Branchot with a shot and a good shoulder save by Zach Major. Gertz trying to get that one free. Comes out of the point, and a shot there from Byrne is into the equipment of Major, and he'll hang on. Good couple of chances for Metcalfe. Just haven't been able to find a way through Zach Major, who's been one of the best goalies in the league up to this point. Face off, tied up and sent to the middle. Bercier can't get on it, so Tukasi will knock it down, and he'll walk it over the line. Tukasi tries to take a shot through. It's knocked down by Mott. His second chance, though, will be gotten to the goal, but knocked down by the defense again. Sent all the way down. Byrne will chip it off the boards. Matt across. Bertrand dumps it in. And it'll be an icing call against Gatineau. And an offensive zone draw for Metcalfe. Just over halfway through this game. It'll be Collins against Malloy for the draw. Bertrand gets it and he'll loop it around. Allard down to the corner. Into the middle, but it goes through everybody and all the way to the other side. Brown can't hold the line. Collins backing him up. Will. Brown sends it behind the goal. Bercier checked by Bertrand. Collins in to help him out. Comes out to Bercier. Back off the boards. Brown shoots it through, but it's off the defensive stick of Malloy. And now a break pass. Champagne all alone. Cuts wide, but he's hooked there. It's going to be a penalty coming. It's going to be a penalty shot for Etienne Champagne. And 1 point away from 100 on the season. Etienne Champagne is going to get a penalty shot. It's Champagne against Champagne. Etienne against Derek. 6:45 in the second. But a penalty shot opportunity here for Metcalfe, or for Gatineau. Bercier, the one taking the draw. They're going to get this sorted out, make sure they're ready to go. And a warning given to the Metcalfe bench for yapping. And Champagne, here he goes, through center ice. Picks up the puck, Witz taking his time, cutting across to the middle. Backhand, he scores! 5 goals in the night, 100 points on the season for Etienne Champagne. And his teammates mobbing him off the bench. A special moment for the 21-year-old in his overage season, coming to Junior C after a season in Junior B. And he's going to put home his 100th point of the season in only 33 games. A special moment for Champagne. And now we're going to have to take some time to get all the Gatineau players back in the bench. They go heading to the box. Interesting there. This is going to be immediate power play for Metcalfe with the draw at center ice. So 7-2 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant and a power play for the Metcalfe Jets. Face off at center ice. And now Malloy has to fix his net guard. And so, face off delayed a moment, but now it's one. Gagne trying to win it free for himself. He didn't know where the puck was. Villeneuve takes a check from Brown. And they'll turn the puck over. Gagne over the line. Drops it for Brachot. He shoots. There's going to be a penalty coming. And now a fight breaking out behind the goal. Punches flying everywhere. Gloves are on the ice. It's Friday night fights in Metcalfe. Players everywhere. It's a line brawl. Metcalfe bench up in arms. 4 different fights breaking out on the ice right now. Wow is all I can say right now. Lachlan Brown getting the fans fired up. Multiple players getting immediately escorted down the tunnel. Sticks, helmets littering the ice. A Gatineau player has lost his jersey. And just like that, tempers flaring over. And so much going on. Punches being thrown from every which angle. What a time here in Metcalfe to see that. So many fights breaking out all at once. Just wild right now. Gonna take our time here to get this one sorted out. Zach Major wanted no part of it, immediately backing as far away from the action as he could. Gatineau stick has ended up on the Metcalfe bench once again, so they'll hand that over to the correct team. Numerous players down the tunnel for both squads, so depleted bench coming for either team. As now the referees will have a conference, try to figure this one out. 6:32 left in the period. My Gatineau backup goalie standing at the door. Zach Major and Derek Champagne going to play a little catch here as we wait for this to finish. The most fun part of any delay for a goaltender is playing catch with the other team's tendy. As we try to get this sorted out here, which player is heading off, which player is getting misconducts. Game sheet going to be filling up real quick in Metcalfe. If it wasn't full of Etienne Champagne's goals already. And now that puck can be flipped back to the linesman center ice. Believe we've got everything figured out. Nope, they're just taking the puck away from the goaltenders. How dare you? How dare you? They were having fun. Gonna let the Michael Jackson play out, and the in-house speakers might even get through 2 songs in this elongated break. Etienne Champagne, 100 points on the season with 5 goals and an assist in this one. Four goals, 1 assist puts him up to 53 goals and 46 assists. Or 5 goals, 1 assist. Puts him up to 54 and 46 for 100 total points. Another player heading down the tunnel for Gatineau. That's Malloy. Etienne Champagne putting up, dare I say, historic numbers. Not to take away from all this is Zach Major's play. He's held Metcalfe to 2 goals. He only played in 11 games this season, but he's 6-1-1 with a .226 goals against average, the best in the NCJHL. Zach Major, the 03 goalie, previously playing for Fredericton High School out in New Brunswick, coming in this season to play. Hasn't played since 2021, coming in this season to play for Gatineau, and has put up absolutely incredible numbers. As now finally we'll have a face-off. It'll be in the Metcalfe zone. The only penalty on the board right now is to Lachlan Brown. Out of all of that, we have 1 penalty, and so it'll be a Gatineau power play. And aside from the 2 players in the box, there are 4 players on the ice and 4 players on the bench for Metcalfe, already playing a short game. There's 2 players in the box aside. Gatineau has 4 on the bench, 5 on the ice. Metcalfe has 4 on the bench, 4 on the ice. So 10 and 11 for Metcalfe and Gatineau, respectively. Oh, it's 4-on-4. Still a minute 47 left on a Gatineau penalty, and so it'll be 4-on-4 hockey. That one sent all the way across to Gauthier. Almost forgot we had a hockey game to do. That one's immediately out of play once again. Metcalfe Jets certainly bringing the fireworks in their last game of the season before heading off into the playoffs. Face off to the right of Champagne. Be won back by Gatineau, but it skips past Gauthier at the line. And so it'll be knocked free and all the way down the other side. Lansbury just misses that pass. That one goes all the way through. It'll be an icing against Metcalfe. It will not be an icing. The defender stumbles, and Bercier's going to be right on that, but goes free into the corner. Check there. Sent ahead. Over center. Lansbury. Over the line. Cutting into the middle. Gets free. Shoots, and it's off the glove and up over the top of the net. Great chance there for Gatineau. Lansbury cutting through to the front. And a field goal. It says Etienne Champagne. And he's on to take the draw. Over 3 points per game for the overage forward. He'll backhand that one high and out to the far side. And sent up there by Chatland. Headman pass, going to be no icing. Doesn't quite have enough to reach the goal line. And a big hit there. It's going to be a penalty coming. Braden Beard sending Gauthier into the boards hard. It's going to be a penalty against Beard. It did look like a very nice hit, but it's going to be a penalty nonetheless, and so it'll be 4-on-3 power play for 57 seconds, and then a 5-on-4 power play. Yeah, it'll be it's 2 in the box for Metcalfe, 1 in the box for Gatineau. Champagne wins the draw, and he'll get it to himself. He'll get that one across for Gauthier, and he'll get it back to Champagne at the point. Champagne across the top. 49. Back to Champagne. At the point, his shot tipped wide of the goal. Down on the far side. Brascoup down in the corner. Trying to get it free. He'll drop that one there for 49. And they'll get that back to the point. Champagne. 49. Down for Brascoup. Couple players fighting free in front of the net. It's Gauthier. And the defender, Chatland. Back to the point. Across. One-timer, but it fans on it. 49. Into the middle for a tip, but he can't get on it. 10 seconds to go on the penalty to Gatineau. Chance out in front, and a good save. Rebound, another chance. And another good save from Champagne is now taken to the ice, and some more fighting happening. That was a carryover of that fight out in front. Chatland and Gauthier. And the two of them trading blows and taking each other to the ice. If you didn't know, folks, we're in for a show tonight. There'll be another penalty coming to Metcalfe. Another penalty coming to Gatineau. They're coincidental, so they will not count towards the penalties on the board. 5 seconds left to 4-on-3. 18 seconds left before it's 5-on-4. One back to the point. Etier. First penalty's up for Gatineau. Shot there and a stick save from Champagne. Comes to the near side boards. Etier back down. Back behind the net now. Looping out into the front. They can't get it free. Killing off the first penalty as Collins is out of the box, and he's in, pressuring Major. Only skips off the boards. Collins can't find himself free, and Etier will send that one ahead. Flansbury over the line. Shoots, but it's blocked. Allard can't get it free. He'll go behind the goal. 30 seconds to go on the 5-on-4. Trying to get it out there. And now finally Metcalfe will clear, and he'll come all the way down the ice. Zach Major behind his goal. He'll drop that one for Etier. And then goes to the near side. 29 to the middle. Trying to get all the way free, and he can't get all the way in. Boucher trying to get that one free. 28 through, but it goes wide of the net. That one sent down the ice by Byrne, and with 4 seconds to go, that'll do it for the power play for Gatineau. Back to even strength with 3:40 to go in the second period. Boucher in wide, takes that shot from a sharp angle, and it's over the top of the net, but a good glove save from Derek Champagne. 7-2 for Gatineau right now. 5 of those goals coming from Etienne Champagne. Trying to get that one off the faceoff. Back to the point now. Legault. He'll have to walk out of his own zone. And get that one across. 48 dumps it in. Wide of the goal. Backhanded up and through the middle. And Legault will go back to his own zone with it. Legault. Headman through the middle. Trying to get it there. Flansbury will dump it in. And Allard in his own zone. Off the boards. Bercier misses that pass, and Legault will skip that one ahead. And now, over the line, Olmstead. Cutting through, shot, and a good blocker save from Champagne. Franzese. Dump that one all the way out. It gets to Beggs. Beggs shoots, but it's off the stick of Legault. And out of play. Major had to be careful on that one, but it goes up and out of play. Beggs almost had a good chance in. Face off to the left of the Gatineau goal. 2:48 in the second. I forgot after all those fights, we still have a whole period left to go. Collins wins it back to the point. Dumped around by Tikesi. Goes to the far side. Bercier, he's double teamed off the puck. Collins going to knock it into the corner. 28 knocks it free. Back to the point and a slap shot there. That's blocked by Bercier. Breakaway chance now. Flansbury, but he overskates the puck. And now they're offside. Bowles in his own zone. Finally finished serving the 10-minute misconduct. And it'll go back behind the net to Tikesi. He'll send it up the boards. Chipped around, but just over the top of the goal. Bercier with speed. 1-on-2. He's got a couple of players coming with him now. Bercier trying to center that puck, but it's knocked down. Held to the line by Tikesi. Takes that one through, and it's just wide of the goal. Bowles on the far side. Shot there, and it's tipped just wide. Trying to get it out now. Flansbury. It's knocked down. Collins will knock it back around. 48 picks up behind the goal. They'll get it ahead. Champagne looking for the double hat trick in this one. Gets that one through Beard's legs. It'll go down inside for Flansbury, but it'll be knocked away from him. Setting up the boards. Legault trying to hold the line. Bercier knocks it away, but it'll just come outside. Collins. Picked off by Champagne. Gets that one all the way ahead. Over the line. Trying to get free was Olmstead, but he couldn't quite get there. Tikesi sends that around. Into the middle. And it's picked off. Bercier with speed. He has Beggs with him. Connor Beggs cutting free onto the backhand. Trying to center it for Bercier, but he couldn't get it there. Beggs back for Bercier. Knocked away from him, and Beggs will send it in once again. It's an off stick again. And Flansbury's out. Flansbury over the line. Can't get it through Burns' feet. It'll skip outside the line. And knocked ahead. Franzese, 1-on-2. Knocks it into the body of Etienne. Etienne knocks it up the boards. It's given away, and a shot from Collins is stick to the corner by Major. Champagne drops it back, gets it back himself, chips it around. Collins comes back to Allard to the point. A multitude of passes off the boards, comes to Beggs behind the goal. Trying to one-hand it out front. Tries a second chance with two hands, but it's deflected up and out of play. Face off to the left of Zach Major. Collins in to take it against Gravel, and he'll win that one. Bowles with a good hit in the corner. Collins with a shot. It's wide of the net, but it's gloved down anyway by Major. .32 seconds to go in the frame. Face off to the left. They got no goal. Both centers jumping in a little quickly there, and they'll kick out Collins. Franzese in to take the draw. And he'll win it to the middle. Collins back to the point. Shot by Byrne. A blocker saved to the corner by Major. Checked there by Collins. Byrne will hold it in, and they'll get it on goal. Stick to the corner. Bowles. Collins through to the front. Paddled away. Etienne trying to chip it out. It'll go off his own player. They'll try to send it out again with 14 seconds to go, and he'll get over the line. Sent in there. Brascoop chasing his own puck behind the goal. He's tied up by Allard. 6 seconds to go. Time winding down. Franzese is stripped of the puck. Shot, and he scores! As time expires, Olmsted's going to fire that one up over the shoulder. And he's going to get a quick one to make it 8-2. The call-up getting his first goal in the NCJHL as they flip the puck to the coaching staff. And with about a second on the board, Olmsted's going to fire that one home. It's 8-2 for Gatineau after 2 periods of play. Sorry, I muted my mic for that. My apologies. With a couple of seconds left to go, they're going to get another one on the board for Gatineau. It is 8-2, and they'll take that lead into the 3rd period of play. We'll be right back to take a quick break and come back with your 3rd period of play from Friday Night Fights in Metcalfe. We're back for the second period here as the puck is dropped. Gatineau wins the draw. They're up 8-2 right now with a last-second goal to end the first period, or the second period. Goaltending change for Metcalfe. Samuel Poulin has jumped into the crease. Derek Champagne on the bench. It's just been a very unfortunate game for Metcalfe. Etienne Champagne, 6 points on the night, 100 on the season, leading the charge for Gatineau. And then, of course, a chance there for Chatelain out in front, but he couldn't bang it home. Major having a great night of his own. That one down for another icing. As there is Etienne Champagne. 100 points in one season in Junior C. 4 years in Quebec Junior A, and has proven why he stayed there for so long. Face off the right of Major is one back, and Gravel will come out with it. They'll send that one off the boards. Bercier holding it in. Gravel gonna skip it out a second time. Gravel to the middle, over the line, dropping that one in deep. That'll go behind the net of Poulin and looped around, but held in at the line. It goes behind the goal. Byrne sends it around for Bercier. And Julien Bercier trying to get a free with speed, but couldn't get it there, and it's turned over. Sent up through the middle. They can't get the right pass off. It was off the boards, and it's picked up there and sent into the zone by Leclerc. Goes all the way around the zone. And a one-timer there from Champagne looking for 6. He couldn't quite get it. Through the zone. Chatelain trying to get it to Beggs. Franzese through, and a good stick save by Major. Franzese again with a chance. Held in the line, but skips out past him. But Allard with a great chance there to try to get one, but he couldn't hold it. Sent up and ahead. Over the line, over the middle, picked off. Takesi with speed. Dylan Takesi shoots off the glove. Rebound is there, and Beggs can't get to it. In the corner, Beggs centering pass off a skate and wide. Sent back around there by Roussel. Out at the line, backhanded in by Collins. It goes behind the net. Leclerc trying to get it free. Is out to the point. Takesi is knocked away from it by Leclerc. And it'll be sent all the way down the ice. Headman pass just misses the stick. Boucher couldn't get to it. It's knocked out. Collins with a couple of guys with him. Collins leading the rush. Takes that shot, but it's off a stick. End of the corner. That one skips out, and that'll come outside the line. It'll be held in, actually, says the linesman. And then drop back there. One slap shot up there goes on goal, and so it'll be no icing. Trying to get it free in the corner. Takesi is knocked off the puck by Leclerc. Comes out into the front, but Byrne will send it up the board. Skips past Chatelain all the way down the ice, and it'll be an icing on Metcalfe. Both teams rather short benched for the third period of play after the Friday night fights in the second period. 3 aside, getting kicked out of the game, if not more. And so these teams are going to be down to just a couple of lines. Flansbury shot there from Leclerc. Rebound by Flansbury, and 2 big saves. And they're going to point that it's in the goal? Or is it a save? No, pointing to the face-off dot. No, it is a goal. Number 9 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant. They're going to be led over the line by Legault. But it'll be another goal here for Gatineau. 9-2 in the third period. Sent up and through. Is all the way down. And it'll be sent up into the roof by Legault. And it'll stay in the Gatineau zone. That one's sent all the way down by Gatineau. It'll go to the Metcalfe line, and they'll dump that one in. Chatelain over the line. Trying to get free. He's knocked down. Shot there from the outside. Patted to the corner. Or batted, rather. Olmsted. Knocked off the puck by Bowles. He'll get it through the middle, though. Legault trying to cut free. He'll send that one off the boards. It'll be down, but it'll be an icing. Gatineau. That one comes down and will be to the right of Major. Metcalfe will win the draw, begs back to the point to Byrne. Byrne tries to get it through, it'll be offside. And sent ahead there, Leclerc. Knocked off the puck by Allard, and Collins will chip it out. Francis with a hot shot into the bench. And the coaching staff ducking for cover over on the Hull-Volant bench. Metcalfe in their final regular season game. Currently down 9-2 to Gatineau in the final game. That one comes outside the line and we sent across there. Dumped in and behind the net of Poulin. The near side, or the far side, sorry. Trying to chip it out there. It's turned over. Shot, and he scores! Right into the top corner, Antoine Roussel gets double digits on the board for Gatineau. It is 10-2. What a game for Gatineau, just running up the numbers at this point. As Metcalfe wins the draw, they'll send it off the boards and be knocked back in. Champagne outside the line, dumping it in. It'll be gloved down by Poulin, and he'll hang on. Antoine Roussel, his second game, his first goal. The Gatineau affiliated player. Joining Charlie Olmstead and getting his first. Lego off the draw. Lego shoots it through, blocker save. Poulin back to the point. Trying to get that one through, but it's knocked free into the corner. Behind the goal now. There's going to be a penalty coming. It's going to come. That's now Bercier with some words. It's going to be head contact. Apologies there. Ooh. Perhaps I should fix that. Apologies, I'm going to be away from the play for a moment. I got to dig in my backpack, grab my phone charger. Because that one is one, and that'll be another whistle. Face off inside the Gatineau zone. Oh boy. Face off to the right of Major. Where's the button? There it is. Oh, my apologies, folks. I'm trying to keep my phone from dying so I can continue to have cell data. There we go. Saved it just in time. Face off, or that one will be held in at the point by Takesi. He'll hold it in a second time. And now working it in deep. Knocked away from the puck. Skips past Collins to the line, and all the way down and out it'll come. Behind the goal. Poulin leaves it there. Beard. He'll ring that one around. Takesi. Going to cut in front of his goaltender. And he'll skate it down the ice. Takesi. Over the red line, now over the blue. Cutting wide. He'll go into the corner to get it and loop it all the way around. Bercier takes a hit. Gets the puck free. Trying to get it out in front. It'll be skipped high right off the top of the glass. And all the way down for Poulin. 2:55 remaining on the double major penalty, or double minor penalty. Big hit there by Gravel. That one skips out to center. Champagne will knock it back to Legault. Back to Champagne. And it's turned over. Chatelain with a shot. It's off the shoulder to Major. And out of play. Great chance there for Chatelain. Might have hit the mask as Chatelain went over and gave a tap to the goaltender. Chatelain with one already in this game. Brasheau with the other. And that one will be one back to the point. Allard shot through and an easy stave there. Allard holds the line once again, but can't keep it on his stick. And that one sent ahead just out of the reach of Flansbury. And so Byrne will have to go back behind his goal to get it. Byrne Up there, just out of the reach of Chatland. And it's chipped back in by Champagne. Bercier gloves it down and cuts one speed. He falls, and he'll dump it into the corner. Sent around by Leclerc. Byrne holds the line against Champagne. Byrne shoots just wide of the nets. On the far side, at the point. Bowles down for Bercier. He's checked by Leclerc. He'll check him back, try to get the puck deep. Flansbury gets it, but it's held at the line. Skipped out on the poke by Boucher. And so they'll have to retreat. Minute 47 left to go. Chatland through the middle. Goes in behind. Bercier sends it around for Chatland. Chatland. Good move there. Centering pass. Couldn't get tipped on. Shot there from Byrne and a good save. Jumping onto his major on the one-timer from Cole Byrne. Just couldn't quite knock it into the goal. This game not quite going the way that Metcalfe would have wanted it to in their final game. It is 10-2. Collins going to win that draw. It's in his feet. Kicks it back to the point now. Byrne across. Francaise shot, and it's a save from Major. Back to the point now. Shoots it through. It's tipped wide and off the glass. Trying to get it out. Headman pass. Just skips past him. So Poulin has to go out to get it. And now a fall there in the corner. Will draw some jeers from the crowd. That was Brascoup. As in Allard with speed. Gonna backhand that one through, but it's trapped there by Allard. Referees pointing at someone. It's gonna be a tripping penalty. It's gonna be going to, yeah, that's gonna be going to Charlie Olmsted. And so a 5-on-3 for a minute 2 for Metcalfe, down by, well, 8 currently. Looking to make it 7, perhaps 6 on these penalties. The player is very lazily skating back to the bench. Shot through there, and it's just wide of the goal. Francaise back across the top. Walks in to Kessie. Trying to get that one to Beard. Goes to Francaise and skips ahead. And so it'll be knocked out and down by Lego. Beard gonna cut in with speed. Sorry, that's to Kessie. Dylan to Kessie. Stops up at the blue line. He's gonna get that one across to Beard. Beard tries to feed it through. It's knocked down by Lego, and he'll backhand that one out and down the ice. Poulin waiting for the puck to come to him. He'll leave it as Tekesi swings around. And Dylan Tekesi is going to carry it out. Change there for Metcalfe. A couple of the forwards getting off to the bench. Tekesi. Bercier. Tekesi. Down in. Chatland. Trying to get free. It's knocked away. And it's down on goal. Poulin makes the save, and he'll leave it there for Tekesi. One of the penalties expiring. 55 left to go for Charlie Olmsted. Cutting through the middle. Over the line. Takes that shot, and it's up and out of play off the stick of a Gatineau defender. It'll stay in the zone. Tekesi coming in with speed. Just wasn't able to get there. Face off to the right of the Gatineau goal. Bowles in to take the draw. 45 seconds on the power play. Bowles wins it back to Chatland. Chatland. For the middle for Bowles, but a one-timer there. It doesn't quite get there. Bercier. Out to the point. Byrne. Knocked away, but Allard holds it in. Allard. Byrne. Tries to get it in. He'll get it right back. Down in the corner, and a glove save! Zach Major stealing a goal from Owen Chatland. What a glove save. The 0-4 goalie showing off, getting that glove all the way out there and making a spectacular save on a wide-open Owen Chatland, robbing him of his second goal of the game. Bowles will win the draw again. Bercier into the middle, but it's backhanded up and out of play by Gauthier, and so it'll stay inside. Very high, lofty backhand there from the Gatineau defender. We'll try it once more. Bowles. That one's one to the side there by Champagne, though. Bowles. Try to win the puck back. It is walked up the boards, but Bowles gets it back. Bowles Fighting against Gauthier behind the net. Bercier into the front, but he can't get it there. And that one's going to be sent down and dribbled towards the other end of the ice. Power play expiring. Olmsted out of the box. Chatelain trying to get free and have to work away from Flansbury. Chatelain across to Kessie. Ahead. That one is just wide of the goal, and so they ice it again. Face off. They're debating where to put it. Referee's decision, it's going to be down at the other end of the ice. One ref said no ice, one ref said ice, I'm presuming, and so it'll come down to the right of Zach Major. Face off, back to the point. One-timer there and a good save. Right off the paddle of Major. To Kessie. Going to have to get it at center. He's going to send that one all the way through. It's tipped by Franzese, but knocked down by Legault. Legault circling away. He'll book that one off the boards. Dumped back in on goal by Beard, and it'll be dropped for his defenseman. Backhanded off the side. Out in front, Collins just wide of the goal. Major overplayed it a little bit and was well out of his crease. But nobody was there to get that rebound. Collins. Legault is going to chip it away. Franzese holds it along the boards. Franzese with a shot wide of the net. Champagne to the middle. Good chance there for Flansbury, but he couldn't get free. Dumped in by Boucher. Now Flansbury with some pushing and shoving there with Collins. There's going to be a penalty coming. It's going to be Flansbury, I believe, going to be getting the call. And is Beard going to go with him? Yeah, Beard's going to go with him. Coincidental minors once again. Physicality showing up in droves tonight. These two teams really not that big of a fan of each other. Face-off will be outside the Metcalfe line. 9:45 to go. It's 10-2 for Gatineau Hull-Volant. Legault takes that pass and he'll dump it in. Poulin can't quite stop it, and so Bercier will have to go back for it. Working against Roussel. Behind the goal. Out into the front, but he can't get it there. Headman pass. Can't quite get free with Byrne. It'll be chipped ahead by Bowles, though. Bowles gets free from Etier. Down behind. Trying to get out front. Bowles. Coop. We'll chip that one away, though. And a chance there for Roussel, but he falls. Knocks away now. In front and a shot there. That one just goes over the top of the net. Chatelain ringing it around. Missing Byrne. And it'll come all the way out for Etier. Jacob Etier. Gets that pass back, and he'll cut through center. Etier. All the way across. Skips through three Gatineau players, and Byrne will back in it out to center. Brass Coop. But it goes offside. Just cutting in a little early was Clement Gravel, and so it'll come outside the line. .8:42 still to go in the third period. Face-off will be won by Metcalfe, and they'll work it out. Sent up through center. Headman pass for Franzese. Franzese, but he's poked away by Leclerc. Franzese shoots it through, is blocked by Leclerc. And now a chance the other way. Gatineau with speed. Bowles Coop cutting free. He's going to stop up, backhand that one through. Down to the corner. Gravel into the middle, but it's picked off by Tikesi. Rebound is there, and couldn't get it free. Back to the point. Knocked down. And it's a hand pass against Gatineau. Says Dandy, the outside referee, and so it'll be outside the line. I apologize once again. That one won. Trying to get it ahead with Bercier, but it'll be sent back in. Allard leaving it there for Tikesi. Kessie's checked by Boucher. And they'll get it behind the goal. Trying to center it out in front was Leclerc. He couldn't get it there. Actually, sorry, Leclerc's there, and a good shot there. On the outside, but a good stick save. Trying to get it up through the middle. Boucher knocks it down. Trying to get it free. It'll come loose. Bowles for his D to Kessie. Off the boards. Chatelain stops up. Gets it ahead. Bowles tips it free. LeClaire into his feet. Bowles trying to knock it free, but it'll be skied straight up in the air by Olmsted. And as a giggle with the linesman. But it'll be full 5-man unit changes for both teams. And only one player on the bench. Only one sub for the visitors. One full line for the home team. Face-off, Metcalfe will win that one and dump it in. Lego. On a pass, on a drop there from Major. And it's the near side. Franzese the chance through to the front, can't get it. The rebound is there, and another chance blocked. Byrne shoots it there, and that one just goes wide to Kessie. Down in the corner, to the slot, and a good chance. Beggs just couldn't put it through. Sticked away to the corner by Major. Beggs, the good hit. He's in alone. Another chance there. Franzese trying to poke it through, but Gravel knocks it out through center, and they're in. Gravel trying to fight it free. It'll come around, and Beggs will loop it behind his goal. Byrne will send it ahead. Knocked down by Lego outside the line. All the way across. Waiting for them to get onside, and now Gravel walks back outside the line again. Lego slapped on, just wide of the goal. Behind the net now, to Kessie. Dylan to Kessie. Cutting wide. He'll cut through the middle, and it goes there. Bercier can't get free, and he checks them off the puck. Out into the slot, but it's picked off by Gravel. Gravel, high off the glass, and dumped in by Bowles. It goes off the glass, and Chatelain will pick it up. Tries to get it to Bercier, it's knocked down. Gatineau doing a line change, had to be careful to stay with an equal amount of men. Bercier following Gravel into the bench now. There's going to be a penalty coming to Bercier. Gatineau with the puck now. Major hits the bench. And they'll get a guy on finally, but it's going to be a penalty coming to Julian Bercier. Cross-checking is the call. No, it's going to be Dylan Kessie. 22, Bryce Bowles. I know my numbers. I do know my numbers. Bowles arguing the call with Frost. He was the one who reacted to the penalty, but it is Julian Bercier, number 26, heading to the box for the Metcalfe Jets. 5:52 to go. Metcalfe on a penalty kill for 2 or less. Face-off won by Gatineau. Lego fakes a slap shot. Works it down in the corner. Etienne. Another penalty coming to Metcalfe. It's going to be another cross-checking call. And that one's going to come to Cole Byrne, working out in front of the net. And so a 5-on-3 for a minute 48 for a Gatineau team that's already leading 10-2. Not the way the Metcalfe wanted to end this game or their regular season. Gatineau still one more game to go, but they'd sure love to end it on this one. Face off straight to Poulin, and he'll cover that one up. 2 seconds off the board. Face off there. Backhanded all the way out by Allard, and the Sky all the way out to Major at the Gatineau goal line. He'll leave that one there. And Etienne Champagne, 5 goals in the game, 6 points total, 100 points on the season. And he'll send that one ahead. Flansbury behind the goal. Etienne working out of the point, gets it across. Lego for Champagne, back for Lego, one-timer, he scores! Almost sent that puck through the back of the nets. A cannon of a shot from Louis-Philippe Lego. And the defenseman makes it 11. And they still have a minute 25 on the power play. Face off at center ice. It'll be won, but it'll be whistle dead, and it'll be a timeout called by the Metcalfe coach, I believe. Or no, it'll just come back to center ice. Had to call a player to the bench. They had too many men. But the coach called it before the whistle went, so it's not a penalty. Bowles gets that one, and he'll send it out. It's bounced high. Had a chance there. Franzese with a shot just wide of the net. Rebound chance, and he just can't get it on. A great chance for Franzese, as nobody knew where it was, except for him. And just couldn't quite get himself all the way free. Gravel. 55 seconds to go on the power play. He's just waiting. Gonna wait out the clock a little bit. 4.5 to go. And Metcalfe is just going to wait outside the blue line. They're going to force him to move. And now a chance there. Let go on a break. Just off his stick and out of his reach. He takes a check behind the goal. Boucher's going to knock it free. Etier with a shot and a good save. Rebound is loose out front. Can't jam it home as Boucher, and it's still loose. Trying to get it out. Just skips over the top of the net. Franzese going to send that one off the boards and all the way down. That'll kill off some more time. 20 seconds to go. Left behind the goal. Another pass off the boards. Gravel. Up through. Can't quite hit Boucher. Skips back out to center ice. Allard. Going to be the first one on that puck. Trying to get it free. It'll skip into the Gatineau bench. The player struggling to get into the bench. That's Boucher. He gets a little help from his goaltender. All the way across. Leclerc. Over the line. He'll shoot just wide of the goal. And a forceful cover from Poulin. Slamming the glove down on the puck. And some more words exchanged beside Metcalfe goal as Bercier just put it in his own goal. Face off to the left of Poulin. 3:25 to go in the game. 11-2 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant. Bercier trying to get it out with speed. Back to even strength we are. Tekesi holds it in. He gets to Bercier. Bercier working against Flansbury. Takes a couple of checks and he falls. Down in the corner. Collins trying to fight it free. Bercier. Gonna knock that one down. Beggs behind the goal. Centering pass knocked down by Gauthier. Leclerc. And Bercier's stick all wrapped up in him, and Beggs gets the puck back. Beggs in the middle, but a good stick. And a trip there. And it's going to be Olmsted getting a tripping call as driving through the front of the net. Was Bercier, and he falls. 2:46 to go. Back to the bench, back to the box goes Charlie Olmsted. And so a face-off to the right of Major for the Metcalfe power play. Back to the point. Tekesi trying to get that one to Bowles. Skips away from him, and a couple of players will chip it out, and now a one-on-one. Flansbury cuts in wide, gonna drive through, but he's checked. And a poke there, and that one bounces free. Oh, what a save. Poulin diving back to cover it. A good tie-up defensively from Cole Byrne. A flying poke check from Poulin. It skips off of Bryce Bowles and almost into the goal. But Poulin diving back, gloves that one away. Face-off one by Gatineau. Champagne back to the point to Leclerc. He'll skate at the center with it. Short-handed, and he'll drive in wide on his backhand. Dumping that one in. He'll take a check, but he'll just dump that one into the zone. Franzese. In a loop. He'll stop. And he'll send that one ahead. Chatland. Gets knocked off of it. He falls. And so Metcalfe is offside. That one gets sent out to center ice. 2 minutes to go here in a heavy-hearted game. These teams just trying to drain the clock out now. Franzese over the line. To the middle. Backhand from Tekesi and a good save from Zach Major. 59 seconds of power play for Metcalfe. Minute 45 on the clock. Down by 9. Face-off one by Gatineau. Etienne. Let go. Back for Etienne. Sorry. He's knocked off, or he sends that one ahead as he's knocked off, and it'll be double teamed into the zone. Etienne on a lazy forecheck, and it'll get knocked around to Beard. Beard trying to get that one free. Etienne steals the puck, and he'll send it back to his own zone. Big check at the blue line. Bercier got sent to his backside. Poulin stops it behind his goal. 23 seconds on the power play. Allard with a good move to get himself free. Send that one ahead just off the stick of Beggs. And it didn't touch the stick of Beggs. It'll be an icing on Metcalfe. 1 minute to go in an 11-2 game. Not the way Metcalfe wanted to end out their regular season, but Gatineau putting on a show, especially Etienne Champagne. Can't get it free there, and that'll want to be chipped out and down. Sent across the blue line, and then they'll walk it in. Over the line. Sending that one through, it's deflected, and a catch there from Poulin, and now he's bumped. And Metcalfe's going to have some words for him, but he's going to get a penalty for goalie interference. Gauthier driving a little too close through the crease. And he's going to get a penalty for goalie interference. 10 seconds to go on the first penalty for Charlie Olmsted. And now going to the box is Alexis Gauthier. They're just going to run the clock out here in the last minute. They're going to down to 49 seconds. Apologies for the random camera flips that's coming through on the stream. Face off to the left of the goaltender. There are 4 players on for Gatineau right now, as Olmsted returns to the ice. And now there are 5 players on for Gatineau. Now it'll be dumped all the way down the ice. Allard picks it up. Now they finally get 4 on. 1 went to the bench. Headman pass for Bercier, skips away from him, and it's slapped all the way down the ice. Glove down by Poulin. He'll leave it there for Braden Beard. 20 seconds to go. Sent through center. It's knocked down by Gravel, and he'll backhand that one deep again. Poulin leaves it there. And Allard. 10 seconds to go. He's just going to wait behind his goal. 5. And Bercier is going to take it out. And he's going to get a little hack in there on Gravel as time expires on this one. 11-2 for the Gatineau Hull-Volant, taking home a commanding victory. My apologies, I had my mic muted again. Chatelain and Brancheau, the 2 goals for Metcalfe. Etienne Champagne, 5 goals, 1 assist, his 100th point in only his 33rd game of the season. 126 points thus far in his Junior C career. Charlie Olmsted and Antoine Roussel getting their first in Junior C on the flip side of that. Thank you so much for joining me here from Larry Robinson Arena in Metcalfe, Ontario. My name is Tommy Young. That is a wrap on the regular season from Metcalfe. The Jets go on the road for the 2-game play-in series, and if they win those games, they'll be right back here for a playoff series 1st versus 8th against the South Grenville Rangers. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and for supporting the team here in Metcalfe. It's been a rough season, but it's been a lot of fun calling these games, so thank you so much for joining me through these games. Look forward to seeing you again next year, or even next week in the first round of the playoffs. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Tommy Young from Larry Robinson Arena, 11-1 for Gatineau over Metcalfe. Good night.